Alright, I think we are going again, finally. Welcome back to Disco Elysium, the really weird RPG that I started a few weeks ago, and I have not streamed since. but finally I have a little bit of time, so let's get back to it. My buddy did tell me about Caps Lock, which would really help. I still really don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see. Open trash container. Manager guard should have a key. Well, let's go talk to the manager, I guess. I always like to look at all the little... You can pick them up if you had a bag. Okay. Well, let's talk to the guy and see if they'll let us inside. Disco Elysium.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay
Steam
for the
sale.
garbage
Steam
company.
sale for what?
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Well, give me the
Seems a
key.
little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling
Contact
is.
him and find out.
Nah, we need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Nice.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I've been pretty busy. I've been wanting to play some more Disco Elysium. Been playing a lot of Eve, though. I'm definitely going to make some more Eve content. That did really well. Alright, let's open this trash. Is the music too loud?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, Whirling in Rags.
Opening the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
But didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
This guy's insane. Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Pick at the rag.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Let's grab the trousers.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Nice.
Drop them in here, officer.
Bag the
Guitar
trousers.
marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
Okay.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Well,
I
the
have another bag here.
dude's hanging from the belt.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for
A
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ew. Bag the
This
shirt.
is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
Thrown out towel, a mug, and that's
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, I think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Alright, fair enough.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Let's look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are
Batiste
plastic
Soleil.
pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
The mug, I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron,
NNT?
only in its social sensibility.
Alright, take the mug.
Mm-hmm.
Search the food
It's
waste.
just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure.
Alright.
But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Grab it.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Okay.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
What? I don't know what this
It
is.
is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Wow. What a great detective I am. I threw away my paperwork.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well,
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to
What
be
the hell?
sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt.
Oh,
to
thanks
start
for the
taking
follow.
notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some
Let's
items,
continue.
such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Okay.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
What we got?
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Alright, cool. Let's read our, we got the yellow man mug. Damaged ledger. Interact.
It's the ledger you found
here we
in the
go.
trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Nice. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Okay.
It's a metaphor for you.
Damn.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet
It's
paper.
just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Stick it
Still
off.
wet, the toilet paper peels off the
I
plastic
gained
easily.
XP.
All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
Alright, let's inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your fingers across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to
Nice.
RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years
Alright.
you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I
Any
read it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Okay.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Let's browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages.
The descriptions in
The
this
paper
game are
itself
wild.
is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs.
Nice.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Is there mention of a naming convention here?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh mine, they're written in capital letters.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Damn.
You like this grimy murdering, don't you? It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murderers.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Okay.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head.
Damn.
He died. It was a workplace accident.
Alright, let's count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
Okay.
Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down.
We still need to get the body down.
Interview the cafeteria manager.
Cross out
A
the ones that are-
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done.
the
The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
We'll just do the Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We
Yes,
have a
very
good
strong.
name for the
We're
case
good.
now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man.
Oh, I leveled.
It's good we sorted this out.
I don't even know what leveling actually does in here. I'm done inspecting.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Let's see if I can pass this. Can I read the case files now?
It's proving to be harder than expected.
Damn.
You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
Well, we can browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Alright, misconduct.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Okay, a station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Oh, okay. Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
Damn. Enough of these.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Okay, let's look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color
Blue.
was? Okay.
Blue heart. Don't look into it.
What? Alright, shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Let's peek
The
inside.
plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open
With
it?
your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Okay, 42%. Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard. Come on.
Is not
Ah,
what you
damn
end
it.
up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide.
Last time I got lots of
but nothing
successes.
happens. Then you bend it some. Then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck. A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes, you feel as though you might just squeeze a tear of anger out of your duct. Makes you wonder, why? It's unjust. That's why. You can't even get to that thing anymore. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly
This guy
is
is
afraid of you for some
insane.
reason.
Alright, smell it.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base
Jeez.
surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Alright, let's put it back in our suit. We can interact with the mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that
Oh
content.
boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
I'm gonna use it as an example of what not to do.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work? Just finish your case, detective.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, cool. So how do we level? Oh. I mean, I don't have levels in like anything else. Wait. Psych base. I don't know what's actually good. Maybe endurance? Main threshold. Drugs. I mean, we're really dumb. We already have really high inland empire, though. Maybe we need more endurance. Or physical. Are we gonna have to fight people? I don't even know. Inland Empire seems really... I'm gonna do more Inland Empire. Because it seems really weird. But to see how that works out. Put it close into the trash. Ask Kuno and Gart. First go to Kinema and turn on the lights. Okay. Oh, we could talk to this dude again. Even though he's super annoying.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, I found her shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I pushed the panels aside, Kuno.
And then what? You fucking there. You fucking Kuno's kingdom.
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno!
Is that my code up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all
Don't
what?
sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it.
Okay.
That explains the calluses on your hands. You scale the side of the building, entertaining the local kids.
Can I get into the harbor from the
Of
roof?
course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just got a fly, pig.
I tried that. It didn't go so
Kuno
well.
knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
Alright.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
What's with the tomb of Magnus Solum, Kuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
Magnesium,
Yeah,
right?
it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube
Damn.
a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it against you, Kuno!
But it's just magnesium. Don't
You're
mystify
not
it.
getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig! Don't do mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die!
I found a plate covered with powdered residue. Know anything
That's
about
where
it?
Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning.
This guy's
in there,
crazy.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What was with the pig
Oh,
head?
that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Some kind of musician?
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
I've heard
Good
enough
call,
of this.
Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Damn. How the hell do we get this guy down? I think we need to talk to the bartender again. Yo, bartender.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the Whirling, Gart. A thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
Sign this. It's reserved for the Union?
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Jeez.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Let it go. You're above gratuitous baiting.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we
don't.
find them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What?
Okay.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
God, I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing. Great. I
Oh.
love those. Yes?
Here's your key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's
How
clothes.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Did someone on your staff have put him there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue
I
state.
think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Fair. Fair enough. Who else has the keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that
Okay.
solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Thanks, let's talk
Yes.
about something else. Goodbye. How come we didn't check over here? Dishes are dry and whatnot. Spices, alcohol, and tomato.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
He's
As you
smoking
step
in the
in,
kitchen.
He nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. It must be his name. Goranci. Goranci Kubek. Sounds representative.
Mr. Kubek, I'm on official police
The
business.
man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Alright.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Try to push
The
the door.
door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
It's part of the whirling in rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself.
No, the door's a mega investigation.
Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this.
Okay, I'm gonna ask about it. Yo, Gart. I have police business.
Can I help you?
Saw another thing.
Great. I love those.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the
Oh,
kitchen.
yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a
What?
warehouse.
He hasn't even
probably.
opened it?
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in
Oh,
one
Mr.
of the
High and Mighty
cafeterias
over
I
here.
manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Can we bust it open somehow?
You see a heavy steel door.
Guess not. What's this? Money. Nice. We're up to 7 real. Well, I think that's everything in here for now. Let's see. I can check out the,
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
thought this would be the vehicle that shows my tag or whatever.
In
Open the door.
cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
How do I turn on the headlights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Preheat.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Press engine
The
start.
dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canelo comes to life with a whiny growl.
Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light
Nice.
onto the ground before the vehicle.
It's a crazy looking engine.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Pull out tool.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
I mean, it's true. I'm very protective of my tools.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
We should take everything. Pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy.
Like you.
Like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
We'll take the chain cutters too.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
And the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue. Blue.
Nice.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Pushing the pull-out
Pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Pick up the
The
radio.
frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear the soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please
Oh.
assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Can you connect me to the 41? Wait. Connect me to a civilian?
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is
I'm doing some investigating.
1944298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thigh.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
This is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out.
Oh my
No
god.
question about it.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from who?
You know whom.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words.
Oh. Oops.
Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking
Godly
about someone
failure.
else, not you.
You mean me? You needed to get away from
I
me?
really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Why didn't you call? Didn't the corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does this union have to do with
No
anything?
one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by
You
that?
know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Suspicious.
Garbage.
Garbage. Wait, Kim, is she speaking the truth? Is the union the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I am the authority around here.
Okay.
Tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here.
I mean,
everything is dealt with,
fair.
well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
You? What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made that
No,
call?
sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Alright, next question.
Yeah, go on.
You know how my paperwork ended up in the trash?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
Hey, you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, damn. I shouldn't have asked that.
Ouch. That's like 20 points of pride damage right there, buddy.
I think I got everything else I need.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember
I'm not
anything.
mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
Stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
That doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds.
Yes, well,
Right. Thanks for talking to
You
me.
hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
anything
Damn.
else I can help you with, officer?
I need to talk to the
Just a
precinct.
second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle
spirit
sewn
decor.
on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your
10-4,
station.
what's your status? Over.
My status, I,
10-18, 10-20. Over.
please just human talk to me. These numbers mean nothing.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report. I'm in dire need of financial
10-4, I
assistance.
hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but
Is it him? What does he want?
he says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It's paramount to the investigation that you grant me more
He says
money.
it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Nothing is working.
Damn. Okay, I heard you. No
Anything
phone.
else, sir? Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to
10-4.
discuss.
Your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that. Over.
I don't have it. My badge.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad.
What's a
as
1022? I don't know.
like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Any other good news?
He's saying he lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
No, the other
You
one.
mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
Oh, I thought this guy was my partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Dietmar, sir.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick Mullen?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Oh, maybe that's not my name.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective
Okay.
who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself, Immediately, they're laughing at you.
Haha, officer lost his badge. Haha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his
He
badge.
says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Dickmar is wondering if
Damn.
you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator. Tell him to stop. This is
He's
serious.
asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Dickmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck
Nice.
me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his
Damn.
what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Damn.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough with this for now. I have other things to
10-9,
discuss.
come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know what it is, do you?
I don't have my gun.
It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun.
Wow.
You can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them that you didn't lose your gun.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it. I didn't lose my
He says
gun.
he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun.
my God.
Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun.
You are
the
a
biggest
gun.
one in the world.
Hell yeah.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
The plasma gun. Yeah, I like it. For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks sticking out. too.
10-9, come again, please. Over.
It's got a magnetic accelerator, an arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkle blue hydrogen-based plasma to near light speed.
I'm going to need to put you on speaker for a second. Over.
In contact, it detonates with the power of a dying star, erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention it is dripping with sexy blue plasma?
The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms. Over.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Yes.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia.
Damn.
Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Damn.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker.
Like, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Who?
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
Okay, I'll find it.
Affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance?
That's all.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. Around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
I guess I can, like, psychically hear stuff.
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Aw.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I mean, look at his face.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Yeah, I need to find my gun.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
He didn't let me know about the stream. Well, there's stream notifications on my Discord and everything. Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What's the sinking feeling I have at the words motor carriage?
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygag.
Jeez. Okay, but what is a motor
A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century.
Oh. Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice Motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Look around the cabin.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Well, I think we're good. Let's check out we stand in the lights.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, but the surface is interrupted by a silver...
What? Yes, any capable light with the right... All RCM vehicles have headlights designed...
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the...
Okay.
While a bunch
Thought
of...
we,
As
maybe
you
we
hold your
have to do
lenses
this.
clipped
Oh,
under
okay,
the
here we go.
headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins
Too
of
lazy
a
for
great
Discord.
river. A familiar sensation washes over.
My Discord goes to my phone.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
Look at the shimmering street.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different
The
rows.
first row has 18 dots.
What about the next
The
one?
next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
I count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last
The
one?
last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it.
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these points
Those are
hold me?
perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've
That's
done
what
this?
it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Got drunk like a megastar?
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we?
Weird.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super
Call
cop?
it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Nice.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
There are certain
Damn.
officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Jeez.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Oh, that's cool.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Have you ever killed anyone,
Yes.
Kim?
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle
Everyone
this
has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should
Why
find a
not
hobby.
gardening? You've already got the gloves.
No, true.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Alright, let's go.
I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Okay. Maybe over here. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's this stuff. Sorry, cop, superstar cop. Track down badge, gun. Pay for damages. At least we're finishing some stuff. We still haven't got the body down. Maybe there's some way I can like smack the body down now. Wait, what's this say?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Main hall
An
building.
off-key melody starts playing.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your
This is
stupid
the
games.
police. Please open the door.
No, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Andrew Orlando Hair SCA.
You ring the doorbell. Just seeing the words Andrew Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity. To say nothing of your hair.
Art of mid-depth boxing for young gyms or young athletes.
All you hear is static, but no one answers.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but
Amos
nothing.
Fashion
You
Atelier.
wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence.
Fabron's Taxi.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic
Slipstreams
off.
SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying
hello?
anything.
Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hold on, Tricentennial Electrics? I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
What the shit?
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Who are you? Where are you?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings.
Michelle?
Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on, tell me what's going on. What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
Weird.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally again.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
Hey, are you still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright, it's goodbye then.
You
Hang up
press
the
the
call.
number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read
42%. Let's go.
No.
Damn.
Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions.
Damn.
Forget it. Find something else to do.
Fortress accident.
Silence. No one's home.
Revachol Ice
Silence.
City.
No one answers the doorbell.
East Delta Pinball entrance from building B.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Well, I tried everything. Can I just open that? Guess not. Did I just talk to, like, a ghost? I don't know. I really still want to get this body down.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of under. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work.
Is there no way for me to easily get him down?
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. The hangman's knot is pulled tight. Oh my,
Yeah, I already talked
there's
to
something
that.
on the belt. Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the...
Extremely. Industrial strength.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town, and they tie a black spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pin.
Like in a circus.
No, more like in harbor. Like the one just east of here.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo.
Well, I guess I need to talk to the harbor to get it down, maybe. I wonder if there's like a map. Just zoom out more. I haven't checked out stuff over here. The Big has a rose, pistol, half naked dome. Oh, these are just like a bunch of books. A pate. An iguana. Book about Boadiere culture. Okay. Where am I? Roundabout north. To Caveside Apartments.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Look
A
inside.
thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Shift your focus to
Under
the
the
back.
graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the window.
Random. I need a bag. It keeps saying I can do stuff with the bag.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Sure.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk.
Pull the handle and look
The
inside.
curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
The ruins of some kind of building
Really?
there.
I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Hang in there,
The
little
little
one.
brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind. lonesome, long way home.
Thought complete.
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
That's Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake. I wonder what thoughts do. Okay. What was the problem? Walk down Main. Oh, it's like where I used to live. Okay. Interesting. We finished a thought. Oh, that's good, I guess. There's a bunch of these view things. Random people. Wait. I'm like checking stuff out before I talk to people. Cracked in the pavement like an eggshell. Oh, we can talk to this.
Hello, sir. Step right
person.
in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you
Okay,
some
sir.
questions?
I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your
My
name?
name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Her eyes widen as if
Feel
recalling
free
something.
to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold
I'm
because...
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies
Okay,
of famous
weird.
people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help in some
Kind
way?
of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I can help by brutally dismantling the free market. I should have a word with the store owner,
Oh, no,
maybe.
no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Can you be at
I
school
do
or
my
something?
studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
What is school anyway?
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity.
The gale wind blows in from the coast, a wind of needles. It wraps itself around a building of brick and mortar. Somewhere, a clamor rings through the honeycomb of classrooms.
What is this
Remorse, the parquet of assembly halls. The rows of stall bars are growing cold. The corridors stand empty. A girl's voice somehow finds its way through this strange feeling. You haven't heard a word of what she's been saying these past few moments. You only hear...
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
And how's this
Mum says
business
it's
doing?
peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Oh, I tried to call it already.
Behind her, The window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Kirsten, what
Hers
way?
in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
I don't think
they shouldn't be,
real.
but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses.
They're not doomed, but your mother should learn from their
Of
mistakes.
course, sir.
What is this crime
Crime
business?
fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman by myself, by
You
the way.
don't look much like a policeman.
Oh, well, what does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Fucking Dick Mullen again. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy. Then I decided to live a little.
What's that mean?
Hey, you know, cut loose, raise hell, blow
And
off
everything's
steam.
better now, sir?
I don't know.
Why is that?
A man can never be truly happy with who he is.
Okay. I shouldn't have said that thing about Dick Mullen.
It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your brain.
Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. No, your resilience.
Soul. That Mullen guy looks like a ample man. Who could respect that face? It's not even drawn correctly. He lacks soul.
I'm not sure I understand.
Policeman's gotta have the right stuff. An ingrained sense of the law. No one would follow a weakling like
If you
Mullen.
say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, I'm gonna deduce something now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands
What do you
folded?
mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
And you can show them to me.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
You heard me. Hands up.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
It's kind of gross. You bite your
You knew
nails.
this from me keeping my hands folded.
Don't bite your nails. There are a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? I bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
It means you're recycling your body material. You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective
It
in
was
town.
okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine, do better. Do something about me. This
You're
could
quite
turn out
sober.
bad. Quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
Yeah, about... let's see. Maybe you could... Wait a minute, and I'm having a grand
I sure
time.
hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week, sir. Sometimes without your shirt on, asking people
Keep
questions.
her away from the manhole
I haven't
cover?
really understood what about.
Did I ever
Of
talk to you?
course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? I look like shit.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
Oh, party eyes. Okay. That makes sense.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
Alright.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably good.
He likes drugs.
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh, baby. That's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
MDMA. That's a little bit different. So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin
I
with?
didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks. I've learned something about
I'm
myself.
glad I
today.
could help you, sir.
What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the
Damn.
revolution or something.
Alright.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
You can be hurt. No. She's like a kid. Don't be weird. What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
True. What's if,
Well,
what if it's written
maybe
really
then
well?
it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Yeah, poor people are
I
boring.
guess, yes. People in books are always very interesting, especially the romance people.
What about a book where the man and the lady business doesn't work out at
I
all?
haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out. Anything else you're curious about?
That's enough romance for
Maybe
me.
some about other books?
Alright, who are these famous
Oh,
people?
kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something
This girl's a pretty
extraordinary
good
about
book
them.
salesman, not gonna lie.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Just by reading one of those
I
books?
don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous.
Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Alright, see ya. Well, we could go into the bookstore, I suppose. There's Mom. Gift books, molten candy.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Tell me about the Muscle Man book.
Man from Hjelmdal. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why are they so
Blood and
popular?
violence, scantily clad women,
Nice.
epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing
Hey.
to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I
What
start
does it
with?
matter? They're all the same. However, if you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman. The
Damn,
Man
that's
from
way too much money.
Hjelmdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Look through the
Rows
display.
and rows of Hjelmdalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hjelmdal.
It's like
and the
Conan.
Mammoth Riders. Man from Hjelmdal. Return to Hjelmdal. And the solipsistic Man from Hjelmdal and the Hjelmdal Man.
Good God, how many are
Maybe
there?
100. Man from Hjelmdal and the sages at the end of the... Those snow crabs are worse than they sound.
Is that
Not
all?
even close.
Oh.
Man from Hjelmdal in hell.
Do any of the books
Man
call
from
out?
Hjelm- A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Ow.
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular Man from Hjelmdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hjelmdala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hjelmdal and the Devil Woman. The
Interesting.
display rack before you is burdened under piles of...
Okay. Just like a bunch of random books, I guess.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games.
And
for
some board
all-
games you
Wonderful
have.
board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you... Browbritter is a fun game of...
I'm not about to
economic
play a
competition,
board game
but
in
can
this
get quite
RPG.
intense after a while. We have games for the whole
don't
family. You can play with your children.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends?
Are
Look
you
through the
actually
thing.
friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Look at me. Who'd want to have children with
Don't be
me?
so hard on yourselves. You just need to clean up a bit. And technically, friends are a bit like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally
12 real,
colonize
oh my
and
gosh.
repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12.
What about all these world
Lousy
things?
auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all.
This dialogue is not nearly as creepy.
I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Yeah.
That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral.
D&D.
You can still
Satanic.
buy them, though.
Satanic panic. Look through the pile of
An endless
stuff.
variety of source books, lore books, and codices.
This is
lead to
basically
the table.
D&D, I guess.
The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium. Second, there's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium.
Anything that catches
and
my eye.
there's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps, and
25
miniatures.
real.
A sticker on it displays 25 real. Nonsense for anemic Beano clods.
That's way too much money. D&D is way too expensive. Wait, what is this?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
She's right. Those curtains give off some eerie vibes. Better not mess with it.
Pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified...
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're dumb if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences.
Parapsychologically speaking.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Is this about the curse?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just
I'm
please
suspicious
don't go
now.
there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God. Even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
No, I'm going in.
No. Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's...
Lies. Rip them. There is something mysterious about the curtains. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains?
Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before
What's so eerie about
Be
these
wary
curtains?
of those mysterious ornaments from the Dark Isles.
Dark Isles? What's going on?
Do you realize what's out there? Upon the mist-shrouded islands of Ile de Fantôme in Seminine, eerie pygmies and wild shamans practicing unnatural mysticism.
So the Reviewers Division is real. I am it, and I'm up to the task.
What?
What's the hang-up? Mystical spirits, unnatural emanations. Nothing a paradetective can't handle. Let's
Okay.
go.
You're one of the initiated. Then go ahead and fiddle with the curtains. But do so at your own peril.
Rip them apart.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces.
Alright. Autosave. That's ominous. Ghost silhouette of hairdryer. No sane person would ever put their head into such a machine. True. Vaguely androgynous portrait of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should. Yeah, let's do it. Ow. Shit.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just
Fuck.
run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
This really wasn't the
Are
best
you
idea,
alright?
was it?
This looked pretty intense and painful, I must
I
admit.
mean, I had a 42% chance.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Maybe I should break it down, but not
That's
before
right.
I strategize.
Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
First, check your
Steady
posture.
breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering. The
Check your
room is
surroundings.
dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish. But the path to the door is clear.
What about
It's
the door?
made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust.
Fuck it, let's do it.
It should be doable.
Come on, 58%. Oh, come on.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door?
Are you alright?
What is going on there? I warn you, don't...
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. That's
I guess
right.
I just can't.
Steady breathe. The room, it's made of a solid block of wood.
Completely locked
but
now.
it has stood there for ages. The hinges are
The
old
skill
and
points into
coated
pain
with a
threshold.
carmine layer of rust.
Damn, I really wanted in there. Why? That's no fair. Alright, I gotta heal. I don't have very much health left. Yeah, he banged against the door twice for no reason.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the...
I don't know if how... A tome of fascist magic.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol.
Look at the
This
maps.
large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of Ozon, Laurentide, Fas Alamer. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you, radiating outwards from you. The suzerain Revachol, with a radius of 80 kilometers. Still, the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible.
You see cities on the island?
On Caillou, Revachol, a single black star. On Ozon, Fondelier, and Vimandu. On archipelagos, Croyan
This is
lost
all-
little pearls of light. The ocean breaks apart into a
This is all like...
cosines and azimuths.
What the hell?
Pointing
What is it even talking about?
Muindi is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you. Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
Okay,
The north
Revachol.
coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the river Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie,
And west of the river?
It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And
It's so
Martinez.
small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just... No, this is somewhere to be.
It's like myself
This
is fighting
all you
with
have.
myself.
But it's still something.
Like the map of Martinet.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says, still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for...
I'm sorry,
How much
officer.
for these maps?
The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale, and they're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That
Why is
whole
it so
thing,
cheap?
It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was, from when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up. 4 or 5. They
Okay,
didn't
what
get
happened
that
to them?
far, for some reason.
Nah.
A shame.
I don't need it.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide...
What are these books?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store bookstore next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, the point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to
How does that work?
platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people
it's like real life,
and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Sounds like every real life, like, health guru advice.
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium.
How to find
it even lists
magnesium.
plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver.
Oh, that's useful.
And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worse. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
Find something truly otherworldly.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent.
Medicinal
The title of it
purposes
reads,
of the pale.
Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
What's the
The
pale?
book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
What's this book
The
about?
book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire.
Okay.
For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale. Even better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab.
Sounds painful.
It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation.
What else?
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
And what's this pale aged liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is
For
in
general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pale, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. This is exactly what you need. I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this pale territory sounds
Yeah, what the hell is the pale?
dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't walk in it naked.
Anything else
There's
of
an
note?
entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Nah, I don't need
You
that.
close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
I wonder, I might come back to buy weird shit like that, because my guy is a...
The plaque on the shelf
like,
reads,
focused on Inland
biographies
Empire.
of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Anything
I
of
would
note?
say The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
What is an
A
innocent?
very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal
Innocentic.
understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
So you recommend it?
Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos.
You feel like you should get this one? Definitely
No.
It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
Look through
Browsing
the display.
through all the... Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your
High-Speed
eye.
Love.
It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz. By High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane, next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on chat.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are brown.
Alright, whatever. I'm poor right now. Can't be buying books. Well, we checked out the bookstore. I didn't get through the door. I really wanted to get in here to this old, like, haunted mansion. Can I, like... I guess I can't just bash the door down over here. Is there a way I can look at the map? Oh, here's the map. Oh, acquire a copy of the city map. Maybe I should buy that map. But they say it was like 90 cents. It could help. Maybe.
Several maps. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and
a different...
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Interact.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48, your finger moves through the various streets. Across
I don't even know
Rue
if this
de
is where I am.
Saint Lane and Rue Saint-Sipar, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing. Although the map gives no...
For a more detailed view of the map,
Okay.
go to your journal and select the map tab.
Nice, now we should have a map. Another level up. Oh wait, we can do another pain threshold. And try to bust that door down again. Because for some reason I'm obsessed with it.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands
Come on,
before
72%.
you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears...
Are you shitting me? Come on.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the
Oh.
door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Smash into the door again, wordless. I really need more health. Interesting. I took a lot of health damage for this. Sand dripping from a punch bag. Shot put ball. Okay. Sithius Fortius. Worn out wall bars.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plate. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Why does it feel so familiar?
8%? No. Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
It's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. A memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
I'll try it. Fuck it. Is he gonna take a physical damage? I might die if I'm trying to lift. Oh my god.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad foot.
Whatever, weightlifting is for the intellectually impaired
It
anyway.
was never my favorite either. At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
I need more health, like really bad. Got tools. Where can I find some health? Anything can kill me now. I think I should quick save. It's like a door. What is this? No, I guess not. Well, I didn't actually find anything useful in here. Release the evil spirits. Oops. My bad.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now.
Sometimes it's
Dark
necessary to
psychology.
resort to
I
extreme measures.
suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a
Just
door.
a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
But I thought the curse wasn't
Of course
real.
you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
It's got a weird error report. I don't think that was on OBS or anything. The entity? No, I don't think so.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
Chimneys aren't big enough for anyone to live
No, this chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
there. Hey, what's up? Your daughter's the one standing outside the store,
Annette,
right?
yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like
Yes.
wonderful? Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how come...
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10. She's certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
All this pressure has made her really anxious, you know? She's been chewing her nails.
God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you to mind your own business.
Are you Bagheera? Is
Really,
it?
you have
I
no
guess
idea
it's in the
how
morning
hard
for
it
you?
is to raise a girl in this economy.
Or maybe not yet. Still middle of the night.
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather, mysterious and harsh.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains.
This chick's
Life
crazy.
isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that. And usually I don't know anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming.
Aw.
10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality.
Why can't you sleep?
One where they are wrong.
Aw.
It's not easy.
I'm sorry. I hope you'll feel better. This is a person coming to terms.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
Damn, I just fixed the problem.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this
True.
stress.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
My husband is completely different, of course.
Is this husband Annette's
Yes,
father?
my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
And your husband's also involved with
He
the
made the
bookstore?
initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
She told me she doesn't go to
She's been
school.
too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
Is she an only
Yes,
child?
I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Why
We're
not?
quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are
I
a
don't.
lot of
I don't
work.
think she's getting
You
laid.
don't look like a father, so I don't expect... I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
All right.
The woman looks aloof.
I have a few more
Okay,
questions
but
about the
please,
curse.
only a few questions.
How does
You
this
wouldn't
curse
want to
manifest
disturb the
itself?
spirits. The curse. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Yeah, I know something about that. Financial distress. Shit.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Okay, what does that mean?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statement. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've
Okay.
sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
Strange. I feel unwanted too. What does it
Truly
mean?
so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may
No
be
bear in your
dangerous.
bed. Oh. Why didn't you just tell me right away it's the curse?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism.
You need more covers, then you can be
Talking
warm.
about the void wraiths angers them.
You need hot tea and covers.
Such wraiths may prove
That's
a
what I do.
formidable enemy. Suit up.
Even though I never make tea anymore. I should. I should make tea more often. Have you sought help from
Yes,
anyone?
I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators.
I mean, I did
They
knock the
provided
door
me
down.
with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
Oh.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the
This
store.
guy's crazy.
I had the
This girl's
books anointed
crazy.
with a different inducement spell, for example. It's
Of course,
guaranteed to
I'm
boost
also
sales.
crazy,
15%.
Ah. What about the wards on the back door?
Yes, the Simonese Enemies are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
Interesting.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
That's all I can say for now. Let's see how the daughter's doing now that they're inside.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy.
You just can't win.
What are you doing
Math.
now?
It's really difficult. Like, Oh, I found something while you were away.
What is
I thought
it?
this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out.
Oh, I
Not
got a
me.
hat.
The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
It's a fedora. A
Maybe.
fedora?
It's the hat Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices.
Okay, bye. Hell yeah. Let's put on the fedora. Yeah, that's way better. You need a bear, not tea. I thought Russians drink like as much tea as the British. No? Only lattes? Distant squall of seabirds. What's this? Oh. Okay, I got a bag. Now I can pick stuff up. Right? I look really weird with those gardener's gloves. What's this say?
This Postla Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized.
Good mail delivery box. Pat the box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you, mail collection
The
box.
mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Reverchon forever.
Nice. I still need something to heal. Like... I'm really low on health. I don't think I can buy any medicine. There was a medicine store like around the corner. I took so much damage trying to bust down that door. How much money do I have? Five real. Is this the medicine store? I think so.
Welcome to Frit.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11. I think they...
I think I need to click one of these.
A colourful display of...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Cigarettes and alcohol. But no, I need to heal my health.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Okay,
and
here we
blister
go.
packs.
Okay.
250,
here. I hope
damn.
St. Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Literally so expensive. Maybe I should get another one for later.
Okay, here. I hope St. Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Just do, yeah, okay. Oh, you're drunk and that's why you feel not good? You need to drink some water. We've been going another 2 hours already. So we might actually just end it there. All we did was walk up here and then walk down there and walk into the bookstore. I think this game might take a while to finish. It's very involved. I mean, let's look at the map really quick. Yeah, like, I mean, we're right here. I guess we just checked out around this little area. Buy you one? Buy a water? Oh, buy a health thing. Yeah, so we still have to explore all kinds of stuff, I guess. And this doesn't exist, with that said. But, but at least it gives us a general idea. But yeah, I think we will end it there, since we've been going 2 hours. It's still a very interesting game, and I don't really have any idea what I'm doing still. But we did get some evidence for the guy, and then we talked to the bookstore person. And that took the entire time of the stream. This is a very dialogue-intensive game. But I might not be able to stream for a couple days. We'll see. Hopefully on Monday I'll be able to stream again. I'm not sure if I'll be doing this game or possibly Eve. Look out for some more Eve Online content as well. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. There is a Amazon link in the description if you happen to be buying anything off Amazon. That would help me out a little bit. It's also a community Discord, and if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.